Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see by the screen, it's called Dungeon Gems. I decided to record this so that you guys could see what I play on my phone and possibly decide if you want to play it. So, and now I'm waiting for the game to load. My phone's weird, guys, so you'll have to forgive it. Just so you know, I made the camera right in the corner where my face is, as see-through as possible so that you can see the full screen, because I did that earlier with the reading that public domain book and I couldn't really see the words, so I'm doing this for that simple fact, even though I'm not reading right now. So hopefully it'll help you somewhat. Let's see here. Let's go to social. Okay, I guess the whole point of this game is to level up and become friends with people and to fight a dragon at some point, as well as it's a matching game as well. So, and I'll show you what I mean in just a few seconds as soon as this loads and I can move the camera out of the way. Before I can actually start the actual game, I have to do all the other things first before I can do anything. So, let's see, accept all. Go back. Okay, and onward. So like I said earlier, this is a matching game of some sort. So this is what I do with my time. Let's see. Okay, so there's going to be 3 battles throughout this. That is for my understanding how long it takes, I guess. Now, some of these enemies are harder to kill than others, so what I do is I usually use a combo of 2 different types, hopefully, and it's based off elements and dark and light as well. And the heart is for your lives. You can gain those back by collecting as many of those hearts as you can at the same time. And you have a boss on each fight you have. Every single fight you have a boss. And that symbol I just clicked on, usually it will take as many of the certain symbols as it wants. how many ever appear on the screen each time it takes from it is how many it'll take. If none of those appear afterwards, then it doesn't take anymore and it does damage. Which, that is so fucking harder to explain than freaking having you just watch it. So, that's what I plan on doing, is just having you watch. Because it's easier that way on everyone involved. Level clear! Aw, I was kind of hoping I'd be level 7. Oh well. I'm going to show you what you do with those little crystal people that you get, like the ones that are sitting there, I suppose. I'm going to show you what you do with those. You go into Enhance and you choose a certain character, usually the one I'm using at this current point. You don't have to choose the same element that it's with, but it's easier, I suppose. And it enhances it and makes it stronger, gives it better chances of winning, I guess. I mean, I don't really think they can die. I don't know if they can die. I haven't seen any of them die, so I think it just makes them stronger. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And back to heroes. Enhance. Now some of them I can add 2 or more onto it. This does cost money though, so I'd be careful with doing that. I probably won't do more than one video of this because, well, it's pretty self-explanatory and there's no point in me doing all this all the time. But if you'd like me to download any games on my phone and then film it, please let me know in the comments or in my Twitter account, and I will see about doing it. I do have a PS3, but I don't use it because I don't really have anything I can film the screen with, so I haven't quite gotten around to that yet, but that's on my list of things I want to do. Really messed up, so it won't let me play any games on it at the moment, and I'm wondering if there's something wrong with it. So I'm going to get it looked at and then decide from there as to whether or not I should or can do it. So okay, what I just clicked on right there is you get a certain amount of tokens, and then you can go and get new heroes from this little spawner thing, I guess you could call it. And it allows you to get more of them, I suppose. And I can get 2 of these, so that's what I plan on doing. I don't normally play this game as often as I should, considering I'm only at like a certain level. Oh, got her again. Anyway, so I only use this because I want to get the ones that aren't really usable, like the ones that I don't get that often, like the uncommon heroes as it says at the top. Accept. See, I got tokens there and more gems. I got 5 gems and 6 tokens. And I've put the camera right in the middle just so it would be easier for me to be able to click on something if I need to, because everything's usually... Alright, so it says I have another. I'm going to accept that. Sorry guys, I'm not really sitting up that well, and I wanted to get comfortable. Alright, so, moving on. What I wanted to show you, the next thing I wanted to show you, if I can find it, is the little crystal thing. It's a tower that I have to fight the way to the top. You can get certain prizes from doing this. Obviously, as you saw, it expired, so I have to redo it again to see if another one has popped up or not. Oh, apparently not. So, what I'm going to do is go back to what I normally do and just fight my way through the levels instead. Which is like so much easier than having to fight with this thing to get to the top. So, next, let's see, that one, confirm, fight. See here. Ooh, that worked well. Wasn't expecting it to work that well. Okay, so next we have... Aw, I didn't kill both of them. Okay. Basically it's a hit and run thing, like a hit and trial thing. Because sometimes what you click on kills them, sometimes it doesn't, depending on where you're at. And sometimes they're just fucking annoying, and you can't really kill them. But I can deal with those because, well, I have life. And each turn you take, they take one, so they have more chance to deal damage to you if you don't kill them in the first hit. And as you can see, this is a boss fight, and they will eventually hit you if you just stand there. So we're going to move on. That worked well than I thought. Ah, awesome. I hope you guys can still hear me even with the music. I turned the music up a little for you guys because, well, there's no point in playing this game without the music, because some of the music is actually pretty cool. So, yes. Okay, so before I continue on, if I had to recommend this game to anybody, I would recommend it to everybody that I knew, because this game is actually really, really addicting, and I have caught myself playing this game for like 8 hours straight instead of sleeping like I should have done. So obviously this game is very worth getting. So far I haven't seen any place that you have to actually spend money, except for like in certain areas, but everything else basically is free, and that's what makes it also a good game, is the fact that most of it's free, and you can go up in level as much as you want. Obviously I just started out, so I'm only at level 8, well, level 7 at the moment, but so anybody out there that actually tests games and tested this and is now going to be pissed off at me, I'm sorry. This wasn't my idea when I made this video, was to be a critic, I guess you could say, but I still would recommend it to people because it's a fun game and it's a way to pass time, and it's, yeah. Moving on. Alright. Normally fire does not help against water, but I just clicked on it anyway because I'm complicating. So we're gonna see how this plays out. And as you'll see at the top, like where it says the type of dungeon, it usually says Tomb of Ice. Well, this one's Tomb of Ice. The other ones are usually different names. Very nice. That's gonna work, but I'm gonna use it anyway because I want to get rid of those. Oh, I was wrong. It did work. I can use this. Yay, success. Next level, or area. Cool. Now either way, I'm going to get damage for this, because I can't kill them off in one hit, in like one move. So, I'm going to have to be more careful, because they will eventually hit back. I don't know why they're not now, but there we go. That's what I was waiting on. You're almost dead, dude. Almost. Yay, success. Next is the last one, which is the boss fight. Like I said, every fight that I get into has a boss. You can't escape that. So, not going to use that yet. Now, you want to be careful when you get into the higher up levels, because the higher up bosses have magical powers of some type, and they can take away most of your stuff, like all the stuff down below where the characters are. They can take away your little round star thingy. I don't know the name to that. They can literally take that away and shake everything up and do fireballs towards you. So yeah, those suck. Now, it's always a good thing to help do rewards towards your helpers, just so you know. I don't normally do this, but I'm doing this for the sake of the video, because, well, I'm a nice person. Sort of. Maybe. Now, it will eventually come in and help you as well. Like, they'll give you, like, little tips that you have to actually click, because if you don't click it, they will, like, not allow you to go anywhere. So, we're going to do it this way. Alright, alright. Jeez. And this levels up your stuff, too. So, obviously didn't let me level up the character that I wanted, because some of them require certain things that I don't have, which I think is ridiculous, but we're not going to go into that. Although that is pretty cool, and I might just use her. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit my team. And what I want to do is take her out, remove, put that other one back in as soon as I can find her. So that one. Is what happens is they have special things anyway, so I like to keep them together. And as you can tell, I like females better than I do males in this game. Like, I don't understand why. I mean, it doesn't really hold anything towards the game, having males versus female, but it's just, for me, I like females, so that's what I keep in my team. So, enhance. I'm going to click on her, give here, that one, really? Okay. Success, I suppose. Now, just so you know, the leveled up your characters get, the enemy's copy. So, normally, if you're as strong, if you're like level 10, they will be stronger or just as strong. And there's nothing you can do to avoid that, because, well, that's just how the game works. And from what I've noticed, it only levels you up to a certain amount, which is okay, because you don't want them to, like, level up all at the same time, because that would be kind of pointless. Okay, what I'm about to show you is what normally happens, and it annoys the hell out of me, and there's not much I can do about it. So, see, what they do is they normally put them in every single freaking team. Like, you have 6 teams in this game, and they normally put 2 or more into all teams. So you have to have, like, be annoyed by it, because if you want to take it out, you have to spend all this time literally going through each one and taking it out. Now, again, It's not really a bad thing. It's not something like, it's not a glitch or anything, so I'm not really that annoyed by it. But it does lose you time, especially whenever you want to actually continue on. So that's just something to note when you ever start actually playing this game. It's not a bad game per se, but it is somewhat annoying to a certain degree. I'm gonna steal a couple. Nice. That's awesome. I got her right up to level 8. So that works out well for me. And we're going to go ahead and enhance some others. Level 6 could do it. Everybody knows that's why it's taking me forever to explain this. Some of this stuff does take forever to load. Most of the time you'll have a pretty picture to look at. But most of the time it's mainly black. And that didn't level up very much, but that's okay. Basically what I'm doing is I'm making sure that most of my people's attack levels are normally over 100. I don't know if that really holds any candle to anything I say, but crap, I don't have any more coins. So what we're gonna do... Hi! Okay, so as you saw, I played Dungeon Gems for you guys. I got a new app that allows me to film off the screen. The game itself was glitchy because it kept loading forever, so parts of that I had to cut out. If you would like me to make any more of these videos of me playing games, or if you have any games you want me to download and play the same way that I did today, please tell me in the comments or possibly on my Twitter. My Twitter is on my profile here on YouTube. It should tell you what it is. And there's a link as well. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. So I will see you guys next time.